What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hi guys.
What's going on? We are Twin Flames Unite, as y'all know by now. And we are at it again. And if y'all don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha. What up? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? It's Friday. Friday. Right?
Yep.
In the Matrix, TGIF in the Matrix.
Yeah. And wow, we have been overwhelmed.
Yes, guys.
With all of the comments.
Guys.
All of the emails.
Guys. I don't know. Somebody put us on blast.
We got people sliding in our DMs.
I don't know who put us on blast, but guys, like emails, comments, we cannot keep up.
Yeah, we can't keep up with what's going on. Like what's going on? What's going on? What's going
Sweetness, on? Miss Sweetness. Ooh, I like that. You must be from the Caribbean, Miss Sweetness.
Yeah.
Tell us how are we coming through, because we've been working on the Wi-Fi. So.
Oh yeah. Because we were planning on going live, I think it was the other night or the night before.
Wednesday. We wanted to do it on Wednesday.
Yeah, but like the internet connection and the cell phone connection was like so crappy, like we couldn't just get into it.
We could not. Hi, Stacy. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. Love and light. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
You guys are wonderful. We're so sorry we couldn't make it on Wednesday. We really tried, but the connection was just horrible.
Yeah.
Tell us, are we coming in clear? Is it like
definitely
blotchy?
Let us know if we're coming in nice and strong, because if we're not,
thank you, Zen.
Charlie gonna end up giving us some more money.
Hello,
back.
Keisha. Thank you guys for joining.
Oh boy. Whew. So
good. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you.
All right. So this evening, we got a few things that we're going to cover. Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, for one, our mind is blown.
We've been doing some deep diving. We've been diving deep.
Yeah, as far as the comments go, there's some things that we're gonna cover also when it comes to your twin being in a relationship already. Right. So we're gonna cover that, and then we're gonna jump into some etymology for
some words, because my brain is like going like this.
Yeah. And what's going on?
Hi, Marshawn. Everybody say hi to Marshawn.
Marshawn is like the leader of the group.
Yeah. We love Marshawn. Marshawn is saying hi to everybody.
That's beautiful. All right.
Well, for all the new subscribers, we just want to welcome you to our channel.
Oh, yes.
We have a very loving channel. This is a beautiful place to be. Our subscribers are very active in the comments, and they are really smart, like very in tuned, very supportive. Yes. So everyone in our channel, for the most part, they're beautiful. They're wonderful. You're going to love it here whenever you come to our videos, if you're commenting. Hello, Shug. Hi, Vixen. Hi, Veronica. Hi. Hi, everyone.
What's going on?
Ramino. Sorry. I'm not good with names and stuff.
We got quite a few people. Now, as we go through these three different sections that we're going to go through, of course, a lot of y'all have comments that are on different videos and stuff like that. And actually, hold on, I need to rewind. The first part is actually, we're going to cover about our 5 things Twin Flames won't tell you, sex edition.
Yes, we have to talk about that.
we got to talk about that. But as we go through on this video, if you all have any questions, and if we see it, we're going to tackle it as soon as we can. But please. If we happen to miss it, please forgive us.
Please do, guys. It's so, like, I looked at the comments, and sometimes I get anxiety just a little bit. And it was so many comments, I started getting anxious. Because it was that many on so many videos. Because, we're used to responding right away, because it's like 1 or 2 comments. And Chris and I are really good. We're good at keeping up with the comments. But we literally went to sleep one night.
Woke up to like 40-some comments.
Woke up the next morning, it was flooded.
And like I went through and I answered probably like 15 or 20 of them. And I took a little break, did some schoolwork, came back. It's another 30 comments. I was like, oh Lord.
Thank you so much, Shook. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the Ville, what was that, baby? You know I
Let's
can't. The
see.
Android. The Ville.
The video was excellent. Yes, so we're actually going to talk about that video.
I was trying to
As
say their name, but I didn't want to butcher it up.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So that video, Five Things Twin Flames Won't Tell You, Sex
Oh
Edition,
my God.
is our most viewed video, and we have you all to thank for it.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, it has like over 10,000 views, and it's
Yes. And the
still going.
love, right, baby?
Yes,
The love under the comments is just so wonderful.
yes, it it had us overjoyed. Believe me, it really did. Now, if you all saw, probably a few minutes before I posted this, excuse me, before I started this live, I posted a picture of us on that day when we filmed that video about what Twin Flames won't tell you.
You put the picture up?
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't see.
So if y'all look through on the community section of our channel,
look.
if you're on your mobile device, you'll be able to go to it and look at it real quick and still stay with us. But if not, then, you can go back later and look at
Oh my
this.
goodness.
But in that video, well, actually on that photo, okay, let me back up. Because that day, when we were supposed to do that video, right?
Yeah, I was sad.
Like, Leisha was in a funk.
I really was.
Energy was low.
I was sad because one of my friends had hurt my feelings. So
Oh yeah, that was it.
and we were supposed to do the video, and I was so sad, and I felt like so disappointed, and I'm like, I don't want to do this video anymore, baby. I'm not feeling like doing it. And Chris had like, so I don't know where
I
that
was
energy
like
came from.
hyped up on energy. I was gone.
High vibrational too. And he was like, no, baby, we'll do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm like, well, baby, I'm going to need some energy because I'm really low right now. And he was like, don't worry about it. I'll give you some of my energy. And I'm looking at him like, why are you going to give me some of your energy?
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. And so he
Right.
put his
Yeah.
hand on my heart.
Yeah, when you look at the video, I put my hand on her chest, right?
Yeah.
Like I was doing like this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like I put my hand over her heart, and we put our temples together, our third eyes.
My third
you know?
eye was like this.
Yeah, and so we put them together. And here's the crazy thing, because I didn't take the photo.
No, we didn't take it.
The phone took the photo.
3.
Like it actually took it 3 times because
Yeah.
at that time the phone was new to me and I had all of the features turned on. And apparently one of the features were if like you wave your hand,
Right.
it would take a photo. I didn't know that, but when I did and I put my hand up, like it took that photo. And we were
Right.
like, wow.
We're like, what happened here? I'm like,
And
how
so-
did you take the picture? He's like, I didn't take no, I'm right here.
We didn't take the picture. And so that's why I put up that like that video almost didn't happen.
Almost did not happen because of my funk. It would have been my fault.
But yeah, y'all should check out that photo when y'all get a chance. Like
Yeah.
that's something that wasn't rehearsed. It's just the camera had a mind of its
Right.
own that day and it took a picture
Took
of us.
that picture. It was, and then
Yeah.
it was just something about that moment. Like it felt like we even went deeper in the connection.
Yep. Yep.
Because for some reason, after Chris put his hand on my chest, put his hand on his chest, and we did the whole forehead touching, I literally felt better.
Yeah.
And I was just ready to do the video.
Yep.
So,
And as y'all can see, I mean, because a lot of y'all said it was high vibration, it was a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Y'all loved it, which is awesome. And so it did its job.
Chris did it. He came through. He
Yeah.
did that. He was able to help me lift my vibration because I was sad, and we just did it. And now it's like what, over 10,000 views. Like it's
Over
just going
it's over 10,000
viral,
views
and it's
right
got like
now.
over 700 and something likes. And we just literally woke up one day and it's just skyrocketed. We don't know. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. But
Yeah.
we greatly appreciate the love that y'all are
Yes.
sharing. Definitely, we have more room to receive and we have more room to give. So
Yes.
y'all keep sharing the love. We keep giving the love.
Yes, and that's
So,
the whole reason why we started this channel,
hmm
is to just share our journey, share love, offer insight from our journey and what has helped us. So this is why we're doing this, because we know it's
hmm
2019 and a lot of twin flames are going to start coming into union. So, I
right,
mean, we've been doing it for about a year strong, steady. So we just want to be
yeah,
here to
yeah,
help and
cause
assist in any way that we can.
yeah, cause April's coming up for our 1 year anniversary for our YouTube channel.
Oh,
Cause we hit the 1 year mark for our
yeah,
union
we did.
in January. Y'all saw the post and
Yeah,
everything.
we did.
But in April, we're going to be hitting our 1 year mark as far as our YouTube channel, and
Yeah,
that's just going to be awesome. Not sure what we're going to do for that day, but we're going to
right.
try to plan something special for that day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would. You want to tell them about the thing that we want to do with putting it on YouTube, putting it live, or not yet?
Oh no, you can.
I
You
can.
can, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
see.
Chris and I, guys, listen up. So Chris and I had this idea. We've had it since last year. We wanted to, you know what I'm going to talk about, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. We had this idea that we could actually, being that you guys are subscribers, we love you, we share a lot with you. Chris and I are really gonna do like a ceremony, like I
Oh
don't know
yeah, definitely.
what they want to call it, marriage, because we're
Yes.
not too matrixy,
Yeah.
whatever. And so when we decide to be in union, like jump the broom, like whatever, how you want to say it.
Yeah, yeah.
We want to invite our subscribers, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a live, so you
Yes.
guys can be a part of it,
Part of that ceremony,
part of our
which more
ceremony.
than likely is going to take place on the beach.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna
Uh,
take place on the beach.
yeah, so we got to figure out a way how we can go live with y'all and we be on the beach or
Yeah.
something like that. So if anybody out there has ideas, tips on how to best do that,
Yeah.
definitely um,
Let us know.
let us know.
Put
Hit
it
us
in
in
the
the
comments.
email or
Send an
something.
email.
Yeah,
Send an email.
send an
Cause
email. It'll be a lot easier for
yeah,
us to respond to the email.
twinflamesunite at gmail.com.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
whenever we announce that date, then y'all will know because we mapped everything out of how we're gonna go live with it and everything, and
Yeah.
let everybody see us. Uh,
Officially.
I mean, because we're official already.
Well, we already
We
official.
don't care about what
We
nobody
don't
else
really
say,
care.
but we wanted to have that kind of ceremony for our family and our
Right.
closest union because we have little ones and we want to be an
Yeah, I get them a
example.
part, just to make it really nice. But it's like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes.
Vanessa
Yes.
says she
Yes.
loved to join. Yay! The Dinah 89. Yay, Veronica! You guys are so cool.
Y'all are awesome. Y'all are so
So
awesome.
Danielle said maybe you could get one of those remote control small helicopters. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah,
That.
we actually have one.
I don't,
Manny's. We could use
I don't know if we can do live with it though.
Oh yeah, might not be able
Yeah.
to do live with that one.
Well, you know what? We're probably gonna. Okay, here's what we're gonna do because I know on the beach sometimes, depending on where we are, the cell phone reception may not be that great. So, what we'll do if all else fails is that we will have the event recorded, and then we'll
And
premiere it on
oh
YouTube so that we
yeah,
can at least chat with y'all live as you watch it.
right.
So
Just in
that's
case we
going to
can't
be
do it
the fail
live.
safe.
But that would be nice if we can do it live.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
guys. So we are nerds,
Yes, we are nerds.
right? We're
You see the
nerds.
glasses? Like if I take the glasses off, I can't see the comments, so I got to keep the comments on. I got to keep
Keep
the
it.
glasses on.
We are nerds, guys. So
Yeah.
we always studying and researching, and every time we find something, we share it.
Mm-hmm.
So today, what we want to talk about is etymology, which is words, the origin of words, and how they
Mm-hmm.
progress over time. And just want you guys to kind of like some of you might already know about these words, but just want to share it anyhow. So you could kind of like pay attention to the words that come out of your mouth on a daily basis, and words matter. Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes,
they
that is
do.
so true. So you want to pay attention to the words that you use because it shapes your reality, literally, literally. Because we
Yes.
just did a time jump.
Yeah, we definitely did a
We
time
did a
jump
timeline jump,
on this
and
last blood moon. It was ridiculous.
telling you that jump took us literally from one timeline to the next. So
Hmm.
right now we are good.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So
Yeah. So we got a few words that we wanted to bring to y'all's awareness, to help raise your awareness, to know that the words that we use today, the intention that we use them in most cases are not the original intent for the words.
yes.
And once you learn the original intent of the words, it really helps change your perception, hopefully in a good way.
Yeah.
But sometimes it may piss you off a little bit when
Yeah,
you
it will.
realize I've been saying this word all this time and it means what?
Right.
You
So it's
know?
always good to know what these words mean, where they originate from, what are they really doing to your subconscious? Because our subconscious again records 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Everything.
Everything. That's why you can go into hypnosis and you can remember stuff from past lifetimes because it's in the subconscious mind. And the powers that be, they know this type of stuff. So this is why they don't speak to the persona, which is person. We're going to get into that word. They speak to your subconscious
Yes.
because they know it's listening, even though you don't know what's going on. Your subconscious does. So it speaks to your subconscious.
Right.
So you want to be very conscious of the words that you're spelling. And that's a good segue into one of the words.
Yes.
Spell. Right?
Go right ahead,
So
babe.
spell is the first one. And let me do like my baby because he like to retract. So let me retract. And I'm gonna start out with the word language. Right? Lang is because you have this prefix, the
Yeah.
suffix, and the root words that really make up the word. And a lot of the words are from Greek. A lot of the words are from Latin.
Latin, yeah.
So when you go back and you look up the meaning of those words, you can really understand what that word that you're using really means. Lang means weak,
Weak.
weak.
LAN.
It means weak, and gauge, age, gauge, when you're gauging towards something, you're going somewhere. So that's age. So language is pretty much breaks down into weak age.
Age.
So the powers that be, really with the language, they have us living in a weak age.
Yes. And when y'all think about it, language really is like I don't,
It's
I don't
dumb.
wanna-
It's designed to
yeah,
dumb us down,
it's
pretty
designed
much.
to dumb down the nation because if you look into societies prior to us, words didn't exist. A lot of people spoke with just the vibration or they spoke telepathically. Words were used for people who couldn't talk to each other telepathically or for those who couldn't pick up on the vibrations that other people were giving off, which is i.e. your intuition. Because your intuition tells you what somebody wants. Because like my dog, for example, whenever she wants something to eat, she doesn't come up and tell me that she wants something to eat. She comes at me and she looks at me in a certain way, and I know that look means that she wants something to eat. So language was developed for those who were not in tune with themselves, who didn't know themselves, so that we could still move on about our day to day.
Right. And also they use it as a control mechanism, which takes me into the next word, which is government.
Oh.
Government, right?
Which is shut down still right now.
It's still shut down, so we could talk
Donald
about
Trump, forget about that wall. Open up the government before you start people. Let me know.
them. He tripping. But don't listen to he trying to start something. But the word govern comes from governo, governere, which means to control.
Control.
So that's what that means. And meant, right? which is mentis. This means mind. So the word government means to control the mind. So it's mind control. So government. So so when you say things, you say it with the understanding or the understanding of what the word really means, and
Yes.
how you can work around it.
Yeah. Because you have to think about the whole reason why the like before the whole government system was set up, a lot of things were done on a trade and borrow type system. Like you mow my grass for me, I give you 2 chickens or something
Right.
of that
The
nature.
barter system.
Yeah, the barter system. And and a lot of people were able to live their lives and do what they wanted to do without any mishaps or anything of that nature. But then there started to have people come that took advantage of that system. And because that was a way of controlling the minds of the people who didn't go along with the system to get people to do, well, excuse me, to get people to live how they wanted them to live.
Right, and it's all geared towards that whole thing, which is a control. And then that takes us into this next word, which is matrix. Speaking
Oh
of
boy,
control, right?
we talk about the Matrix so much.
So much. That's all we talk about is the matrix, living in the matrix.
But you know what, y'all? I have to be honest. This was my first time looking up the etymology of the word matrix, and to be honest, I was blown away. I'm gonna let Leisha go into it. I was
Yeah. When and this is why my brain was going like this, right? So matrix, we think about computer zeros and ones. That's just a small part of it. But matrix comes from the word utero, womb, uterus, right? The uterus, everybody knows that that's where you conceive. That's where you give birth in the uterus.
Yes.
So with the matrix, what the matrix is designed to do is to genetically modify people, to deprogram and to reprogram and to push them out as sheeps into society. Right? That's the whole purpose of the matrix. If you look at the word matrix, you'll see that it means uterus.
Yeah, and actually went a little bit deeper on that. Looked up the original, the origin of the word is Latin. And in Latin, back in way back when, the word was like matter, which is mater, or sometimes spelled matr. And that word actually translated into mother. It also translated into breeding female. So you have to think about this when they say that you want to put people back into the movie The Matrix really tells you those people are in wombs.
Yes.
And they had them in a womb, and they're just sitting there sucking the life and the energy force out of them.
Yep.
It's really telling you what it is. The matrix is the mother's womb. It's the breeding ground, which was also the breeding ground in the Matrix.
See? This water runs deep, man. When you diving, you need your goggles. I hope y'all got your goggles on, because we diving in this water.
Yeah.
And then the next word that I came upon was individual. Right? That's cool. Individual.
Yeah, I'm an individual.
Yeah, I'm an
right?
individual, right?
Yeah. I'm individual.
You're an individual, right?
Yeah.
Check out what the word means, right? So in. So in is internal. So internally divide. Internally divided duality. Individual. Internally divided duality. And that's what it means when it says that we are living in the age of duality.
Yes. Night and day.
1 foot in, 1 foot out. Fish and chips. 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the sea. That's it.
Yeah.
Individuality. They have you divided. Well, they have people divided within themselves. And then they do that by calling us a person.
Which, when you look up the origin of the word person, which actually comes from the Latin word persona. If y'all are a fan of Ralph Smart, y'all know about what I'm about to say.
Yep.
So persona was the Latin word for person. And back in those days, persona meant an actor's mask.
A mask.
Or a character in a play. So we are not persons
Nope.
unless you really, well, when you look at it on the big scale,
Mm-hmm.
how this is for those of y'all who are diving deep. If
Yes.
you know that you came here with a plan and you said, I want to have a little bit of this, I want to have a little bit of that,
Right.
I want to have some breakups, I want to experience some kids, I want to know what it's
Right.
like to be poor, I want to know what it's like to be rich, then you understand that you come down here to play a role.
Right, the role. When you go for a job interview, right? What they
Yeah.
ask you, what role are you applying for?
Hmm.
Role.
See, y'all didn't even know y'all are Oscar-winning Oscar-winning actors in
Right.
this piece.
Somebody need to nominate me.
Cause can't nobody else play your role like you play yours.
Exactly, exactly. So personality, right?
Hmm.
Oh, she has a great personality. It's a mask, it's a persona.
It's a beautiful mask.
It's not the I, it's not the you, it's not the essence.
Mm-mm.
It's just the persona. So person. And so when you really saying these words now, when you're hearing it, it's really going to talk to your subconscious, and it's going to start awakening DNA strands within you that you already know these things, but this is just
Hmm.
something to kind of wake you up,
Yeah.
right? Like an alarm clock that's going off, because you don't know you're dreaming until that alarm goes off, and you got to get up in the morning. Then you realize, oh, I was
Which
dreaming.
which is something that is so needed because like when once again going to these comments, because I put out the to let y'all know that hey, we appreciate the comments. We don't know what happened and all this stuff because we just got all flooded with the comments. But one person was like, I don't know what happened either. I just saw y'all on my timeline. I mean, it
Right.
just in good alignment because a lot of twins are waking up, which is why something like this is very important for
Very.
everybody to get a grasp on. And hello to everybody that's just jumping
Yes. Hi,
in.
JR. Hi, honey.
Uh,
Hi, honeydew. We haven't seen you in so long.
yes,
or
honey,
heard
do.
you in so long. Hey, honeydew.
Yeah, yeah.
TM, how are you guys doing?
Oh, beautiful,
We miss
beautiful.
y'all.
But just to let everybody know who's jumping in. Early in this video, we were talking about some things that happened behind the scenes in the Five Things Twin Flames Won't Tell You Sex Edition.
Yes.
So make sure you go back and
Rewind, and you
take a
can
look at
see.
that
And
in the
Elizabeth is
beginning.
joining us. We have a few
Hmm.
people joining in. Welcome, welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you. And if y'all are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, because we got a lot of people
Hi,
subscribing,
Akeem. Hi.
uh, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let us know that this information we're providing for y'all is
Yes.
helpful. And we definitely appreciate also the
Oh
donations
my
that
goodness, you
been.
guys are amazing. We are so
we,
grateful. Like, it's just
yeah.
amazing how the love that you show us. I mean,
Yes.
we are lost for words.
Really, really are lost
with
for
with
words.
the gratitude. Marshawn, you are amazing. Marshawn is telling people in the comments, don't forget to hit the like button. Marshawn, we love you. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes, yes.
We got to meet up with
So,
Marshawn one day.
oh yeah, and so just kind of catching y'all up. So we were going over that video and everything that's going on, and so now we're just talking about the importance of knowing the origin of words and breaking down words,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can actually break that spell that's over you, and actually see reality as what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little hint, which is crazy because I said this like in our early videos, and it was like a slip of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this world is upside
It
down.
was the slip of the town, baby. That was a whole download in
It,
these
it
streets.
was and I didn't understand the fullness of it up
Mm-hmm.
until now. Because when you look into the origin of words and you look at the way everything is arranged, everything is flip flopped.
And upside down.
For example, looking into another word, the word nice.
Mm-hmm.
You say, oh, so and so is so nice, they're
Mm-hmm.
so loving and all this stuff. But if you look at the word nice, if you look at the origin of the word nice, it actually meant to be a fool.
Foolish.
It meant to
Yep.
be foolish. Okay? Now hold tight with me for this moment because we got nice, which means foolish, right? And then there's the word arrogant. You
Mm.
know, the word arrogant is a negative type word. You know, you tell people, stop being so arrogant. You need to stop. You need to, no.
Yeah.
But when you look at the origin of the word arrogant. It actually means to know yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
To claim oneself.
To claim
To know
oneself.
yourself.
So when you think about it, people tell you you need to be more nice, you need to be more foolish. When you look at the real origin of the word, and then when people tell you to stop being so arrogant, they keep telling you to stop knowing yourself,
Right.
stop claiming yourself. Well, if I don't claim myself, who is?
Right. You cause, and that's what causes the duality, the split within yourself,
Yes.
causing you to not like certain aspects of yourself. The
Mic
fish and
drop.
chips personality. And then we have one last word, guys, and this
Yes.
one threw me for a loop. It did. It takes a lot to throw me for a loop.
That's true.
Elizabeth just said we are responsible for her not getting no sleep. She watching the video.
We're so sorry.
We apologize, Elizabeth.
We started this. I think we're about 8 videos away from having like 90 videos,
Yeah, we've
which
been
is
at this for some
crazy.
time.
But
But let me get back to the word,
yeah.
and this is gonna blow your minds too. Now, we when we get our kids, not whatever, not kids,
Our
but
children.
our children, babies, right?
Yeah.
Babies, baba, right? They grow up and they start, weaning from the mama's breast, and then they start crawling, and then we send them to schools. They actually, children, like, they look at them, the powers that be. They look at the kids as fish, and that's why they send them to school. A school of fish. I mean, it really goes deep, and I don't want to lose the. Someone just stay right
Maritime
there,
law.
baby.
Into it.
Yes, that's another part right there, baby. Babylon. Okay.
Boy, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
Right. So
These people woke up on here on
right,
YouTube
and
tonight.
then the whole analogy with the ships and the citizenships. Right. Remember, I said this in one of the videos that anything that ends with ship is
be
supposed to
taking you
take
somewhere.
you someplace. When you have a ship, it's taking you out on sea. Okay. Now the sea that they're taking us into is called the cash flow, the liquid cash flow, the money. Take us out to sea in the ship, the citizenship. This stuff goes really, really deep, guys.
Yeah.
I encourage you guys
Yeah.
to really study
Yeah.
etymology.
Yeah, and there's actually one video that we watched early on that really broke down a lot of stuff as far as etymology and how it all refers back to the sea.
The sea.
When you think about how everything is governed off of maritime law, not land
Not
law.
land law. Not land law.
And when you find out that a lot of these laws that we are abiding by
Salary.
are actually laws that are supposed to be honored on the sea and not on land. Oh my God!
You're gonna be like, "What are we fish? Are we fish? I'm a shark. What are you?"
It's a
Because
trip.
they use and we're gonna put. You know what? We're gonna put the link
Yeah, we're gonna put the link for the video
under here
at
so
the
you
end.
guys can understand what this matrix really is. Like,
Yes.
for real, for real. It, aside from religion, religion is just a part of another one of their control mechanisms.
Right.
Outside of the government, outside of going to work, aside of going to school, we're gonna put the link underneath here so you guys can
Yes.
get the real definition of what this planet is and who's running this planet and why things are in place the way that it is.
Yeah.
Because once we get the understanding and the overstanding and the understanding of what we are living in,
And who we are.
and who we are, and what we are here for, then we can make different decisions.
Hold on, let me put my glasses
And
back
things
on.
don't seem as, it doesn't riffle you as much because you understand that this is a chess game.
Yes,
and
rise above it. Yeah.
rise above it. It's a chess game. You just have to know how to move your pieces, and don't let the queen eat you. Don't let the queen eat you while you're playing,
no.
okay? Know how to move your pieces. So we're going to put the link under this video once it's uploaded so we could share with you guys so you can really understand why the people that's governing our mental, okay, why they are governing our mental and how to work around that so your mental is not governed.
And you know what? Who was that? Autumn McHam. You made an awesome comment there about transmuted with love. And I'm so glad that you said that because once you start going down this rabbit hole, this is something that we came across, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all as well. Once you find out the truth, the first thing it's going to do is going to piss you
You're
off.
gonna be mad. You're gonna be real
And
mad.
and it's real easy once you get pissed off to start going down that rabbit hole and saying the big FUs to a lot of people that you come in contact with.
Right.
But as light workers, as
Star
star
seeds and
seeds
sun stars
and all
and
this stuff,
everything names they want to put on it.
the whole point of this, once you learn the truth, is you take that energy and you transmute it with love and light.
Exactly. It's meant to wake you up. It's not meant
Yes.
to like make you
It's
like push off anger on other people and
right.
stuff.
And it's also not to say that you're better than anybody
No,
else.
no.
It's just that you came into the knowledge before somebody else, but everybody else is going to come into this knowledge. So
Exactly.
you have to keep that in mind that yes, this information will piss you off. I'm still a little pissed off about the whole God program, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay.
but yeah, definitely. We appreciate you for saying that. We definitely have to transmute it
Yes.
into light.
Yep. Transmute, transcend, what's the word I'm looking for? Integrate and evolve.
Yes, and JR's made a comment. Are twin flames considered light workers? Yes. Twin flames are definitely light workers because aside from the whole relationship thing, the whole romantic side,
Right.
what twin flames are here to do is to uplift the world, uplift the vibrations of this world. And we
Exactly.
do it one person at a time. And so that is essentially a light worker.
Yeah.
So,
Shedding light in the darkness. It sounds like a real like woohoo type thing like light worker, but it's really just shedding light on the darkness. That's it. Like holding, being a lighthouse, holding that light so people can see and not like taking a flashlight and hitting people over the head like how some that's no you just
yeah.
stay there and so people could see where they're going. That's pretty much a light worker,
Yeah.
and they're different types. Some people might, because we all have different talents, the different gifts, and most light workers, they use their talents and their gifts to help people around them.
Yes.
And that's really all it is. It's just really simple. Some people are light workers and they don't even know it because they don't put the word, the terminology on it. They
Yeah.
just would be doing the actions.
Yeah, they just do it.
Oh, I have one more word, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the one that I was really like blown away by. It's called lessons. And I talk
Ooh,
about
boy.
lessons all the time, right?
Yep.
Like when we send our kids to school, our children to school, our babies to school, we send them to learn lessons. When you break down the word lessons, what do you get? Get the word less. Less means to decrease. On, O-N. On means.
There you go, honeydew. She broke it up.
I love her.
Love you, honeydew.
On means to shed light, like to turn the light on, right? You turn
Right.
something on, it's brightening up. So less on. So less illumination, less light. So the school system or whatever they got learning these lessons
It's designed to
is
dim the
designed
light.
to really dim your light. Now, this is why we say this world is really kind of upside down, and
Yeah,
just
it really is.
you really got to know what you're dealing with and how to navigate stuff. Moron, right? Oh, you're a real moron. you know. But when you think about what the word really means, more, which is more, you get in
more
more of something.
on.
On. Again, on means to lighten up, to illuminate. So more light, right? But it's flipped around and it's designed that way. And again, our subconscious knows the difference. But your conscious mind, that's
Yeah.
why you got to merge the two.
Yeah, it's definitely you're right, Ramonica. It is definitely flipped around, and so as light workers, as twin flames,
Yes.
all of that aside, we started this channel because there was information that we didn't know that we wish somebody else had taught us.
Yes.
And so we didn't want anybody else to go through this whole lesson curve thing that we went
Mm-hmm.
through. And also to give credit where credit is due,
Yeah.
Leisha came up with the idea for this channel.
Oh, listen.
I lagged behind just like a week
My higher
for
self
about a
didn't
week.
allow me. Let me tell you guys, my higher self and my guides and my angels did not allow me to rest
No.
until I created, well, get Chris to do it with me. Because Chris is more introverted. I'm a little bit more but lately I've not been so.
Yeah, it's been switched
It's
around.
kind of he like we're mixing up. We're joining. Because now I'm becoming like now I'm getting social anxiety. Now I really don't want to be around a lot of people. I don't know. And now he's becoming like me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we have to find that way to balance our energies
Yeah.
out, so where it's not too much to the.
Yeah. So and this is something that we try to let people know as well, is that we're, I can't even say human being because I know what human beings
Human,
are.
yeah, that's another one.
But we, when you realize how these words are effective, but just for this video's sake, we understand that we are human
Yes.
and we're not perfect. We're still working on things just like y'all are working on things. There are just certain aspects of our lives that we've able to get a grasp on,
Yeah.
and there's some things that we haven't grasped on.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of us helping each other, each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
And that's what we're trying to do through this channel. So we definitely appreciate y'all for being here and showing the
Yes.
support. This is just
And
beautiful.
Jr. Oh my goodness, Jr. That's so sweet. Jr. said she's watched more than half of our videos in the span of 2 days, and you completely. Oh, we changed her life.
Oh, that is
Oh my
beautiful.
God,
That is beautiful.
Jr. That was the whole dream behind this channel.
Yes.
And like I said, my high self, my guides, angels, God, universe, however you want to put it, did not let me rest. Like I literally was feeling anxious. Like
She asked me every day.
every day I'm like, we have to do it, we have to do it, we have to do it. We
Yeah.
have to share what we have and what we're learning. And then the day that we did the video, I stopped feeling anxious, and like I was like, okay, so yeah, that's completed. So now we can go ahead and help who we need to help and share what we need to share.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a divine. It was divinely guided,
Yes. 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 Yes.
and we missed a lot of comments.
Yes. And we thank y'all so much for joining in with us. Just excuse me, I'm just gonna scroll through. Let me just go to the top. Just see
You
if I
guys are
missed it.
amazing. You guys are so
Lord.
amazing. And we're definitely going to go through and respond to all of the comments that we have because,
Yeah, it's just a lot, y'all.
thank you for bearing with us. We love you guys so much. And Marshawn,
Yeah.
oh,
Marshawn, definitely email us at our email at twinflamesunite@gmail.com. Definitely do that as soon as possible so that we can get
yes.
with you, because I know that there are some things that you need help
Oh,
with.
yeah, yeah.
And we also want to show our appreciation to you because you have definitely been
Yes.
riding with us since day
Day
one.
one, Honeydew
And
and
we greatly,
Marshawn been here from day
yes,
Veronica. Like, you guys are so amazing, and they treat everyone in the chat so nice. They welcome them.
yes,
For those of you who are new to our channel, like I said, it's just tons of love here in
yes.
our group. You're just gonna get nothing but love, appreciation.
Okay.
Very warm. It's like a family. We have like a family.
Yes, yes. We try to keep that family nice and
Yeah,
tight.
yeah. So you're gonna get tons of support, tons of love, and we're gonna do our very best to. If you have comments or anything, if you on the video you have questions, if we're not responding on the comments, just email us.
Yes.
Okay, send us an email, twinflamesunite@gmail.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll respond to the emails.
Yeah. And if y'all want to actually book any sessions, any one-on-one sessions with us, where we do the oracle card reading, or we can go through and talk about one-on-one about any blockages that you may have.
Yes.
or if you just want to get a whole breakdown of your natal chart,
Yep.
numerology, we can help you all with that as well. You can just
Yes.
go to thirdeyeapparel.com, which is the link down below.
Yep.
Or if you follow us on Instagram, you can click on that book button and you can actually book a session with us there as well.
Yep.
Now, there's one thing that we, this is something that I wanted to touch on because we been getting a lot of comments about this.
Oh, I know what you're about to talk about.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so there's one type of session that we can't do, and that is advise you on whether or not to jump into somebody else's relationship. Um,
Baby just be saying stuff quick. I can't. I
I mean,
can't.
we just being real.
Yeah.
Y'all like how we're real, so
Yeah, we just got to keep it
we
real.
keep it real, because when there's a thing that's it's called free will. Okay, everybody has it. We can use it at any point in time that we want to.
Yes.
And so the other thing is that we're all adults. We all know that if you're in a relationship with somebody, and if somebody else comes along and they try to definitely drop your question, Jr.
Yes.
But if somebody comes and try to talk to your partner, you're gonna feel some type of way. And so we've had quite a few people that put comments in like, "Oh, my twin is with so and so,
Or married.
and they're miserable. We already had sex once before," and believe me, this is a comment that is very repeated
All the
against
time.
many people. But when you have a situation like that, the best thing to do is to let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go, because for one, like Leisha said, the way that you get them is the way that you're going to lose them.
Yeah. Oftentimes. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask us, like, between the separation phase, did y'all ever get back in contact with each other or anything like that? Like, no, pretty much for that entire year,
Right.
we didn't see or talk to each other.
Yeah, I was working on myself and doing my thing. And from a woman's perspective, I just want to say this, and this is just shedding some light on this whole situation about meeting your twin. They might be married or in another relationship, which is quite possible because when I met Chris at work, he was married, and I didn't know that he was going through. Well, let me correct myself. He didn't tell me that he was in a
Yeah.
rocky marriage.
Because she knew it.
I just knew.
And I never told her.
I just knew. He didn't have to tell me, but at the same time, I was respectful. And the reason why is because, I started my spiritual journey and I started learning about karma. I started learning about the seven hermetic principles, as within, so without, as above, so below. If you guys have studied the seven hermetic principles, you understand the universal laws that does not change. It just is, cause and effect. So I get that, right? And I also understand the way that the subconscious mind works. And if for you guys who are here, if when you get a chance, study a little bit about psychology, like dive into psychology, dive into the psyche and dive into the subconscious mind and see how it works.
Yeah.
Because the subconscious mind is working when our conscious mind is not sometimes.
Yeah.
The trick is to try to merge the two, just kind of hard. However, I'm saying this to say, when you meet someone and they're engaged with someone else, right? And let's say they're having a rough marriage or they're having a rough patch, whatever have you. Life happens, right? And let's say, life happens. You might meet up, you having a bad day, they're having a bad day, you end up and you have sex, whatever, you get close intimately. That might be your twin flame and you got close. Now your twin flame goes back home to their partner. If you have one, you go back home to your partner. Let's fast forward 5 years, 6 years, 2 years, 1 year, whatever. We fast forward, right? Let's say you break it off with the person that you're with, if you're with someone, and your twin flame breaks it off with somebody that they're with. Now you're together. You're in a relationship, right? Just because you're with your twin flame in a relationship does not mean that your subconscious mind did not record what just took place. Okay? Hear me out. So now you're in a twin flame relationship. In a twin flame relationship,
It's gonna amplify
let me tell
everything.
you something. If you haven't worked on some parts of yourself that you did not wish to meet, it's gonna come up. And the relationship, it's a chance that it can get really rocky. And so both of y'all, what's gonna be in the back of your mind is, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're out there talking to somebody. Or
Mm-hmm.
oh, she's out there talking to somebody.
Yep.
Right? And that's called trust.
Yep.
That's trust issues. So even before the relationship even started, trust issues was embedded in the subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always best to do things in a diplomatic fashion for the sake of your subconscious mind.
Yes. For your
Okay?
peace of
For your
mind.
peace of mind. Now, if you
Yes.
play it out this way, which is the next scenario, you meet your twin flame, they're in a relationship or you're in a relationship, you know the feelings are there. It's not easy to ignore. However, you
Mm-hmm.
have the strength within you to do whatever you want to do.
Yes.
You understand these laws of the universe. You know how they work.
Mm-hmm.
You just, hey, peace. I love you, whatever, but I love you from here. When things are working out, I mean, you could be their friend.
Yeah.
You could talk to them, whatever.
Yeah.
But
And Jr. We're gonna respond to your question in just a
yeah,
second. Yeah.
just don't cross that line of hurting somebody else's feelings like that, because
Mm-hmm.
they have feelings just like you have feelings. So just respect the boundaries and move on. If it so be that they come out of the relationship, marriage, whatever, and they
Mm-hmm.
seal that whatever, and they're ready to move forward with you, now fast forward 1 year into that relationship, you're gonna have
Yep.
so much respect for that person.
Yeah.
And that person is going to have so much respect for you. So even if you have a rocky situation going on within your relationship now,
Mm-hmm.
that trust is going to be there. And they're going to remember, or you're going to remember, you know what? He or she, they were in a really bad place. And, they didn't even try to be disrespectful.
Right.
So that's the pillar in a relationship that you need, that's going to hold you when stuff is rocky. It's the
Yes.
trust. Like, relationship has pillars: trust, loyalty, stability, all these pillars. And then they all
Mm-hmm.
start, most of them all start with trust.
Mm-hmm.
To be trusted is a better compliment than to be loved.
Yes.
And when you trust somebody like that, that could work through a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just wanted to take this time to say this, because like Chris said, that comment comes up very often. I met my twin flame, they're in a relationship, what should I do?
Yeah.
Can you read them?
Yeah. And 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 Jr. There was a comment that you made about what happens if you meet with them during their breakup time or their break time or something like that nature. You have to understand that for depending on the length of the relationship and how deep the relationship was,
Yeah.
there is time that people have to grieve. They have to grieve that marriage.
Yeah.
Now, in my situation, like I said, everything is a little bit different because prior to my divorce, I already knew that relationship was dead.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything for me to really grieve. So by the time that I ended up getting out of my
The
marriage,
paperwork process.
yeah, like I started dating like a month afterwards, which didn't pan out well. If y'all remember the video I did before, that one before Alicia was just a complete disaster, and it really sent me into a whirlwind, and I needed time to grieve that one before I even got back out into it. So by the time I met with Alicia, oh, I was happy go lucky.
Yeah.
You know? So you gotta
Yeah.
allow
It's a process.
you have to allow people to grieve to really
Yeah.
catch themselves and get back to the point where they are truly in love with themselves.
Right.
Because if they're not in love with themselves, they cannot love you.
What is this? Somebody said future post suggestion. There is a lot there that twin flame is a new age concept that is not real. It's obviously from those that don't have the something.
Yeah, the twin flame experience relationship.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Twin flame is not something that's new.
It's really not new.
Once again, it is something that was considered to be esoteric knowledge. Esoteric, once again, looking into the etymology of that word, means hidden, hidden knowledge. This knowledge was hidden. We came out of the age of
That the
Pisces, and then we're in the age of Aquarius, where information is being revealed. It's
yes.
being brought to the surface. Twin flames have been around since the beginning of the time. It's
Yeah, I
just
better
that
know it.
now, it's just that now everybody is coming into light. They're coming into awareness
Yeah,
of the twin flame experience.
yeah.
Now, the thing is that a lot of people are misconstruing the whole experience. They're really more focused on the relationship part and forgetting about the whole enlightenment and ascension
Right.
part. That's really the whole goal of a twin flame relationship.
Right. Ascend, evolve, and grow. Um, Somebody said something about lived many lives. Yes,
Oh,
some of us have
many.
lived many, 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 many lives.
Yes.
Some people are actually trapped in the wheel of karma. Can't escape the matrix because they're trapped in the wheel of karma. And that will get you to live many, 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 many lives.
Yes.
Again, guys, it's a chess game. You have to know
Yes.
how to play the game. What happens when you play a game and you didn't win it? You want to play again and try to win, right? It's the
Yes.
game of life.
Oh, and Heather, you are so right. Yeah, sex is
Transfer of energy. That's what she said,
it's
right?
really just a transfer of energy.
100%
And you, and
facts.
you have to understand who are you transferring energy with. And
Mm,
if their energy is not clear, you're transferring that energy back into you.
facts. Straight facts. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all it is. And that's when you break down the sex, sexually transfer of energy. That's it. Sexual transfer of energy.
Yes.
Sex. You transfer an energy back and forth. Now, what are you taking and what are you giving? You gotta know what you're giving up for what you're getting.
Yep.
And that's a true statement. I mean, you
Yes.
go and you lay with someone the day before, you were feeling happy-go-lucky, everything was going good for you. You know, you about to get this promotion. You meet somebody, you did that exchange of energy, and all of a sudden, you don't know what happened to your life.
And it's also called the energy vampire.
Drain you, suck you.
So, I mean, there's so much. The rabbit hole goes deep. It goes
Real deep
very
DNA exchange. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
it,
yes, ma'am.
it goes very deep. I don't know how deep we can actually go and not scare y'all.
Rabbit hole goes deep. How deep y'all want to go? Just let us know. How deep do you want to go? Because it's different. It's
It's
different
different
angles.
levels.
It's different levels of the whole.
Yes.
Like you could go anywhere.
Yeah. It's so much. Let's see.
Yes, you
Can you
become
meet your
the partner that they don't want. Can you meet your twin and connect with?
them frequently without actually meeting? Oh yeah, because who is that? Is that Isaac Wells?
Uh, yeah, Isaac Wells.
Wells, you made an awesome comment, and to be honest, that's really a high level of thinking because you have to understand that the twin flame connection is something that is on a very high spiritual level. It ascends the 3D level up into the fifth and sixth and so on. And so in those higher dimensions, that's where the twin flames exist.
Yep.
They meet all the time in the astral planes.
Yep.
Like they are never disconnected, and that's
Yep.
what a lot of people don't understand is that you're never disconnected from your twin because in
not.
the astral realms you're always connected.
Yep. Like the other day, Chris was at home. I was outside. We both had this challenge going on within ourselves. We didn't even know about it until we talked about it in the evening.
Yeah.
He made a promise to himself that he's not going to drink any coffee that day. Guess what? I made the same promise to myself around the same time for that day that I'm not going to drink any coffee. That was the battle. And so
Yeah.
when I got on the phone, I was like, baby, I'm not going to drink any coffee today. That's what that's going to be my goal. I'm not going to drink any coffee. He's like, baby, me too. I said to myself, I'm not
Like,
going to drink any coffee today. But I said, listen, baby, I think I'm failing right now. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
We were both weak.
And he said,
I think by the end of the day, I had a cup. You
Yeah.
had a cup.
She trying to make me feel bad. He come talking about I'm here, I'm having some tea. And I'm like, man, whatever. So I'm thinking he doing good, he holding out strong. So by the end of the day, I had some coffee. So I
Yeah.
went home feeling bad. So I'm like, baby, I ended up when I had that coffee today. He's like, baby, me too.
Yeah, I had something that just had me shook. I needed my coffee and
Yeah.
yeah. So
So even when you're apart, you
yeah,
still like
together.
together, and you still like do similar things. But that's after the whole merging and integration and stuff like that, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not always going to be that way, especially if you're really not in alignment. So it could be a little different because everybody's situation is not identical.
Okay. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce your name. I do apologize, but you asked the
Mariana.
Mariana. You asked the question. You ever doubted that the other was your twin flame when you were not together? Uh, I think we
Yeah.
this is something we mentioned before. We didn't know what twin flames were.
Did not.
I'm gonna repeat that. We did not know what twin flames were
Did not.
until about 2 months into the
In because it
relationship.
was just like it was too weird. Like it was just not like a
Yeah.
regular relationship, and so
No.
we started doing some type of research because it just was really really different.
Yeah, cause like I told Alicia, if y'all look back to our video about how we met, which a lot of y'all have already seen,
Yeah.
I told her when I saw her and I told her about the attraction that I had to her, and I said it was weird because it wasn't anything sexual. It's like
Yeah.
it wasn't anything I was trying to get from her. It just felt like I needed to be with her,
Right.
like she is home to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole nother feeling,
Yeah.
and that's one of the things that let us know when people are talking about, hey, is this my twin
Right.
flame? But a lot of times we're not gonna tell y'all unless it's like an emergency, because there are some instances when
Emergency.
people, yeah, emergency, like when when people come in contact with other people who are master
Oh yeah,
manipulators.
that's an emergency.
Yeah, well, then we have to tell you like, no, that's not your twin
Yeah.
flame. Run, do not look back.
Right.
But in a lot of cases, we're not going to tell you who your twin flame
Right.
is, because only you know who your twin flame is, because you
Right.
are supposed to know yourself, because your twin
Exactly.
is you.
And then that's the journey. That's the journey
Yes.
within, right? And so that's what we're here for. We're here to journey within,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
We come here the expression of source, God, whatever, but it's the journey
Mm-hmm.
within for for the soul growth and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not going to tell, oh, this is your twin flame, that is your twin flame. No,
No.
this is
No.
a an eye job, right?
Yeah. You will know.
Yeah.
You, because like I said, that experience is something you have never experienced in
It's
your entire
beautiful.
life.
It is
It has
beautiful.
nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with stability. It is just an innate feeling in
Hmm.
your gut,
And
in your heart.
you just know. Like when Chris and I work together, it's so like I still can't explain it. Like
Mm.
I knew his life, and he didn't. He's a very secretive person, by the way.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
he
talk to folks.
don't talk to anybody, okay? And I just knew. I knew what was going on in his life, and he didn't tell me. The
Hmm.
only reason that I know now is because he confirmed it now that we're in a relationship. But
Yeah.
he did not have to tell me anything. It's like I already knew. And sometimes I was like, I don't want to know this stuff. Like, why am I knowing this? Somebody stop this information. I don't want to know.
Right.
But it's just how it is.
Yeah.
And lately I've been becoming like extra sensitive, and that's why I have social anxiety. Because I get
Yeah.
around somebody and it's like I feel things and I know things now, and it's getting I don't want to it's getting stronger. So
Yes, Autumn, you are absolutely correct. It is pure. Yeah.
love and respect.
Yes.
Yes. I
Yes.
like that word, respect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, JR, it doesn't matter the age that you encounter your twin flame.
Right.
It's really a matter of you all being spiritually equal.
Mm.
Because with life, there are certain lessons that you're going to learn. And you'll be amazed at some people that are in their early 20s that have learned some life lessons that made them seem like they're 40. But then there are some people who are 40 that still acting like they're 20. So it's just a matter of somebody being a spiritual match to you.
Hmm. And I want to thank you guys for Akeem. Marshawn, all you guys who are responding to others in the comment, we
Yeah.
appreciate that so much because sometimes we miss comments, and I see that you guys are taking the time to respond back and forth to each other, and that is amazing. Thank you so much because we don't want
Yeah.
to miss people's comments, but sometimes it's coming down so fast, we
Yes.
missing some of them.
And something to smile about. We want to wish you an early happy birthday.
Oh,
Should we sing a happy birthday?
I don't. My
Wait,
vocals
no.
like
Okay.
me.
But we just
I
happy
don't
birthday.
want it to rain. I don't want it to rain. It's been holding up real good right now. But happy Earth Strong Day, Starseed. And I hope you have a beautiful day tomorrow. Let me send you some good energy. I'm sending you some good energy, and let's go. Sending you good vibrations, high vibrations, that you will have a beautiful day tomorrow. And it will be one of the best birthdays ever. And
Yes.
moving forward, you'll have more beautiful birthdays.
Yes.
And that's my
Yes.
wish. And yes, I will, and so be it.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Yes.
All right. So wow, we covered quite a few things
We covered
tonight.
quite a few things, didn't we, guys?
Yeah.
You hung in there with us.
Yes. 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 We definitely appreciate it. We don't want to.
Thank you, Marshawn. Thank you so much. Something to
Yes.
smile about. I really like that name.
Yes.
Something to smile about. Where's Awaken with Bacon? She's not here tonight.
Oh, that was another awesome night. We'll probably see her another night on there. But yeah, y'all definitely wish something to smile about. A happy birthday.
Yes.
We love y'all. We don't want to keep y'all too late.
Yes, because it's Friday night, and we know you
Yep.
guys might want to go and
You
enjoy
may want to still,
yourselves.
still go out, get a drink,
Yeah.
go get something to eat, you know. Especially if you're on the West Coast, y'all still
Thank
up.
you, Adam. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Oh, you're
Oh
in
yeah.
Alabama? Oh, snap. Say it ain't so.
Oh man. That's
We email
hey, yeah,
us.
email us.
Send us an email.
Send us the email, something to smile about.
Love you
Because we're
too.
actually planning on getting out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, hey, you never know. We can
Shoot us an
have a
email.
little fun. Shoot us an email, and we'll get together on that.
Yes.
But yeah, but we definitely gotta get out of here.
Yes.
We love y'all. Is that from Sydney, Australia? Oh my gosh, we got people everywhere.
You guys are so amazing.
Man. Okay.
We gotta go
go-
respond to all these comments.
All right, y'all. We love
We
y'all.
love you.
We
And don't
greatly
forget to give
appreciate
us that thumbs up if you
Yeah,
like the
give us the
video.
thumbs up.
We love
And subscribe
you.
if you hadn't already.
Yes.
Hopefully by the end of the night we'll hit 2,000 subscribers again.
Yes.
'Cause I know YouTube was tripping. They were taking people's
I
subscribers away.
know, doing a whole
But
bunch of crazy stuff. And
anyway.
and again, guys, we want to thank you for the love, thank you for the comments, and thank you for the donations that you've been sending, because we have a
Yes.
beautiful surprise coming up. Chris and I are working on it with the
Yes.
Twin Flame Chronicles. It's gonna blow you guys out of the waters. You're gonna absolutely love it.
Yes.
So if you want to send a donation to us to help us with the Twin Flame Chronicles project that we're doing, feel
Mm-hmm.
free to do that. But I know that you guys are gonna love this new Twin Flame Chronicles, and
Yes,
I
yes,
can't
yes.
wait.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit of time because we found a way to do it without having to bring
Bringing
other
people in,
into it.
but
It's,
the voice is gonna be there.
yeah,
You guys
it's
are gonna love it.
yeah,
And then
it's
we're
a
open to
little bit of
suggestions
animation.
too. If you guys have any ideas of what you would like to see in the Twin Flame Chronicles, drop a comment below and let us know so you can have an input into the
Yes.
Chronicles, so we can all grow and learn from the Chronicles together.
Yes, it's awesome.
It's Chris. He's doing it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. So we love y'all. We
Love
are
you guys.
out.